Since the invention of time and the first stirrings of human memory, one story has been told by all the peoples of the world, over and over again, 100,000 versions of the same story. For many centuries we have marveled at the quiet regularity of the heavens, the predictable cosmic cycles, the silent clockwork motions of the stars and planets. But this first story, the mother and father of all stories, tells of an entirely different time, when the planets were not distant specks of light, a time when the planets towered over the earth, immense, unpredictable, and terrifying.
Immanuel Velikovsky's book was called Worlds in Collision. Velikovsky claimed that the mythical gods were planets, and that the Earth itself was disturbed by the erratic movements of planets. Of course, the scientific establishment had completely dismissed Velikovsky. Yet I found his ideas spellbinding. I was a young man and it was an open field. So I decided to investigate these strange theories of planetary catastrophe. Venturing bravely into the vast domain of world mythology, I soon found myself overwhelmed by confusion and disillusionment. I began to fear that Velikovsky had totally distorted the subject instead of the symmetry I expected. I found an enormous jumble of absurdities.
Nothing in the silent motions of Venus or Mars or the gas giants Jupiter and Saturn will ever explain the thunderbirds or winged bulls or flaming dragons or any of the preposterous ideas our ancestors attached to these powers. Where is the shining city or temple of heaven, remembered as the home of the gods? Where is the mountain of the gods, the column of fire and light rising to the center of the sky? Where is the great world wheel claimed to have once turned in the sky?
I was on the verge of abandoning the work when I realized something. Velikovsky had actually discovered a key. The key was recognizing patterns, because patterns imply coherence and connectedness. Gradually, I began to sense a peculiar resonance in our collective memory. 10,000 ancient voices urging us to remember. A disaster of cosmic proportions. A world falling into chaos and darkness. The story was told by every ancient race on Earth. I found it so strange that no one could explain this collective memory. Using Velikovsky's key, pattern recognition, I began to search beyond the madhouse of localized mythology. I concentrated on the global themes of myth, the substructure, the archetypes. To my surprise, I discovered a startling coherence and a story of vast and disturbing implications.
In the catastrophe of Ragnarok, the gargantuan serpent Midgard thrashes about in the sky, his fiery venom filling heaven and earth. Greek and Roman historians recalled the attack of the great dragon Typhon, when the whole world trembled. The seas rose to flood the land. Thunderbolts flashed in the sky. Blood poured from the mountains, which split and came crashing down. And the earth was engulfed in great clouds of darkness. But the dragon is a biologically impossible monster. So what did the ancient chronicles mean by a dragon moving among the stars and disturbing the planets? The Aztecs and Maya, the Babylonians, the Egyptians, the Chinese, Japanese, and Oceanic races, early British, Celtic, and Germanic nations, the Greeks and Romans, all employed the cosmic serpent or dragon as a hieroglyph for one celestial phenomenon, a comet. In ancient astronomies, the dragon and the comet carry the same meaning. They mean the end of the world, cosmic night, Doomsday.